Okay, so we haven't had a team call in a long time, and I miss all of your faces. And we need to have them monthly or every 2 weeks for sure is kind of my plan for 2019, because I feel like team calls just kind of get you fired up, because sitting at a computer by yourself is quite lonely day after day. So it's nice to do things as a team. And in light of doing things as a team and this being like a team sport, and 2019 focused on together we're transformed, it's the Team Cup is coming around, and that's what this call is going to be about. So every February there's this thing called Team Cup, and I think Britt, you did it last year. Okay, yeah, okay. Molly, I don't think, yeah, you wouldn't have done it. So what Team Cup is I'm just going to read it straight from the back. It's a month-long business building promotion where coaches work together to make February their best month yet. Coaches will perform teams, set goals, and hold each other accountable to earn Success Club points and Team Cup points throughout the month of February. And then the eligible coaches will earn exciting rewards, which I'll talk about in a bit. And the overall winning team gets flown to the Beachbody headquarters in Santa Monica, and they get like a massive VIP experience, which is friggin' amazing. So I want to create teams for Team Cup because it's kind of a big pusher into starting off the year right and kind of getting people set up for their goals, and yeah, helping people push together and working together as a team, obviously. I remember when Marie had first asked me to be on her team, and I was like, there's no way that I can do that. And I had no idea what I was doing, and obviously didn't believe in myself and didn't think that I could be a team member. And then we ended up getting some kick-ass prizes. So it's sweet, and you get prizes, like you get your Team Cup prizes on top of your Success Club prizes. So it's like double the prizes in February if you hit it, which I know we are all capable of hitting it. So, and it's nothing extra added to what you're doing now. It's just you are a coach, and it's a fun, competitive way, and you get to work with other coaches, and you get to win more prizes, which is amazing. So creating a team, there can only be one diamond, or two diamonds on a team and 1-star diamond on a team. So I want to form groups within our team, so no one has like the upper hand in Team Cup, because there can only be a certain amount of people on those teams that have that higher rank. So we are fully capable of being a top team in Canada, which would be epic. That's kind of creating your team, and the team has to be created before January 31st. And so how you earn points is 1 Success Club point each equals 1 cup point. If you rank advance, or your personally sponsored coaches rank advance, that equals 3 points. And then if you register for Summit by February 28th, that's also another 2 Team Cup points. So, which is epic, because all you have to do is register for Summit, and that's another point, two points. And Summit tickets are on sale right now for $155 US, which is incredible because they're regularly almost 300 US. So pretty much half price right now, which if you haven't bought it, you're going to want to buy it, because Summit is amazing, and it's just another fun experience that you get to be with all of these coaches. And it's in Indianapolis again, which was a blast. So kind of the reason why Team Cup is held is because people set goals and then they don't achieve it because they aren't held accountable, or they don't have like that daily motivation to crush those goals. And so Team Cup, you have your group of people, you create that group chat on Facebook or wherever it is, and you can hold each other accountable to achieving those goals, because not only do you have to show up for yourself, but you have to show up for the people on your team as well. So it's super beneficial to hitting your goals and achieving them. And February is kind of like the month to build that momentum into later months in the year, especially the summertime when it gets tough. All those people that you talk to in February are going to end up signing up around summertime. And the more people that you get signed up around then, it's more coaches, and everybody just gets a lot more pumped up around that time of year. So it's a great segue into crushing your goals later on in the year. And basically the worst case scenario of this is you just stay where you are now. You don't receive prizes, whatever, not a big deal. There's only room to go up and not go down. So you can invite thousands and thousands of people, and if you don't reach your goals, you don't reach your goals. That's the worst case scenario. And you will end up helping more people, and you'll hit Success Club and rank events. And with having it as a team, it's more, I guess it's more challenging, and it's fun. But when you create your goals, I want you to set like more challenging goals, because the more challenging it is to you, the more fulfilling it ends up being. And if you ever heard the quote, shoot for the moon and land up, and if you miss, you'll land among the stars. That's kind of like this. You shoot for your high goal, and if you don't reach it, you're still achieving a stellar goal as well. I'm talking really fast, sorry guys. So after this call, I want you to go and write out a list of everyone you know from your Facebook friends. Go through your Facebook friends and write down every single person's name that you would want to invite or work with, and think they may need help. And whatever you do, don't prejudge someone, because you never know where they are at in their lives, whether they're I don't know, whether they're a personal trainer or whether they're someone that looks like they need to lose weight or whatever. Doesn't really matter where they're at in their life. They could use the coaching opportunity, or they could use the programs, or they could use the personal development and the support. So it doesn't matter where they're at in their lives. You can still invite them, and don't hesitate to ask them to join you. I also go through my Instagram stories and see who's consistently watching them, and then I'll send a message to them, because if they're consistently watching me, it means something. And you can just say something small, like, I see you've been watching my stuff, do you want to join my group? Because yeah, if they're continuously watching you, then you know that they're interested and they're following you for a reason, or else they wouldn't continuously sit and watch your stories every single day. That's Instagram stories, and kind of the same thing for people that like your posts as well. If they're continuously liking your posts, send them a message, or just send them a thank you message for liking your posts, and then that conversation often leads into something else. So if they like your posts, just say, hey girlfriend, how are things going? Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and holidays. I just wanted to send you or say thank you for the love in all my posts, and I appreciate it. It kind of means more than you know, and yeah, that's that. You don't have to say anything else, or you can add at the end, are you on your own health and wellness journey as well? It doesn't have to be anything extravagant, or if you know them, just add that personal touch. Hey, how's your kid doing? I saw he was sick, blah, blah, blah. Just get personal, and it doesn't have to be, yeah, an extravagant message. Or instead of a thank you post or a thank you message, you can send them a message and say, hey, I see you are continuously watching my stuff. Thank you so much for liking and following along on my journey. Have you ever thought about joining us? I have a challenge group starting up on X date. So that kind of leads into my next point, is that we are all going to want to set a challenge group for the end of February, or kind of middle February, so we can invite those people to that group. So I'm not sure what days, but once we get our Team Cup groups organized, then we can set the dates for the challenge groups. And it's more fun to run challenge groups with people as opposed to by yourself, because the more people in the group, just the more exciting it is and whatnot. Sorry if you can hear my computer, it's excessively loud. And then also set a date for your next rank advancement, because if you don't have a date to look forward to, and if you don't set a date, you're not going to hit it, because you don't have something to push for. It's just like if a teacher gives you an assignment and is like, here, write a paper on whatever, and you ask the teacher when it's due, and they're like, oh, there's no deadline. You're going to take forever to complete that paper. Whereas if the teacher said it's due next week, you'll get it done for next week, right? So set a date for your next rank advancement, because once you do, it's something to push forward to, and it's something to look forward to, and it's something that you can work backward to. So if your goal is to hit Emerald this week, my goal is to hit Emerald this week. Again, that's just adding 2 coaches. So if your goal is to hit Emerald this week, you need to know that you need 2 coaches, which means you may have to send out, I don't know, 30 coach invites, which means like 7 divided by 30 is what? Someone help me with that. So, okay, say 6 invites a day. That's correct, right? 5 invites a day. 5 invites a day for 6 days in the week. Okay, there we go. Got it. And that would be 30 invites. So just work yourself backwards from your goal of what you need to achieve. So your 2 coaches, if you need 2 coaches, then you just work your way back from that. If you want to hit Success Club, just work your way back from that. You need to help 3 people, which is sending out X amount of invites, which is talking to a certain amount of people a day, which is connecting with a certain amount of people a day. And yeah, that's kind of how that works. So make sure you set your date for your next rank advancement, and that's going to help a lot. So last but not least, I'm just going to tell you what the prizes are for Team Cup, because they're sweet. They're very random always. Last year I think was like an umbrella, and I think Marie had said like a Monopoly game or something. But this year, so tier 1, the individual reward, so all you have to do is qualify for Success Club in February, and you get a portion fix cutting board. The tier 2 team award, so that's all 5 of your teammates hitting Success Club. You get a Transform 20 thermal shirt, which is like $40. Tier 3, all 5 members hitting Success Club 10, so that's helping 5 people. You get a pop-up shade tent, so I'm guessing for the beach for our trips that we're going to be going on. And the top 5 country teams, so the top 5 teams in Canada, top 5 teams in the United States, and the top 5 teams in the UK. If you're all of that, if you're one of the top 5 teams in one of the countries, you get a Team Beachbody Windbreaker. And if you're the Team Cup champions, you get a VIP trip to Beachbody headquarters in Los Angeles, and then that includes round trip airfare, lodging, ground transportation meals, a workout with a Beachbody super trainer, and then you get your team name and team members engraved on the Team Cup trophy, and you get on-stage recognition at summits, which is friggin' amazing. So So if you get, say our team got tier 3, say everybody hit, oh my goodness, sorry, I've got pop-ups coming like nobody's business. Say if you hit tier 3, you would not only get tier 3 prize, but you would also get tier 2 prize and tier 1 prize, which is epic. So you get the pop-up shade tent, you get the thermal shirt, and you get the cutting board, which is amazing. Plus, you would get the Success Club prize for that month as well, which is stellar. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the new Success Club system or not, but I posted it in our coach team page. It's also epic, and it's kind of like a 12-month steps. So it's sweet if you hit Success Club all 12 months this year. You get some epic prizes. Oh, two more things that I want to say. Offer people the discount. So if they're on Shakeology, offer them the discount. They are going to be saving $25 a month, which is amazing. Who doesn't want to save $25 a month? There's no obligations for them to coach. There's no obligations for anything. They literally just get the discount. Plus, you get, on your side, you would get a coach under you, which is halfway to Emerald right there. And the second thing I want to say is that people that have purchased in the past can purchase again. So if it's been 6 months, they can purchase another challenge pack, and you get 2 Success Club points for that. Whether they were signed up with someone before or whether they had purchased under you, if it's been 6 months, you will get 2 Success Club points for it. So reach out to your old people that maybe have fallen off the wagon, send them some love and send them some encouragement, because I have been there. I've fallen off the wagon. I know what it feels like, and it's always nice to receive those messages to get someone to pump you back up and get back on track, because staying on track is where it's at. And I am going to open it up for questions for a few minutes before we end, and then do you guys have any questions? I unmuted you guys. Are you guys going to do Team Cup?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I haven't planned it out yet. But,
Okay, Stella. Are you planning on running it with your coaches or mixing it with everybody?
Where wants to do it, I guess.
Okay, sweet. Mal, you in for Team Cup?
I think so.
Dude, you're killing it.
I still,
You still what, sorry? I missed that.
figuring out what it is exactly, I guess.
Basically, you just join forces with 4 other coaches, and you do exactly what you're doing right now. So just help people get set up, run a challenge group, and just chat with your team and push each other. It's just basically having 5 of you all together to push towards your goals, just as a individual group, as opposed to just by yourself. So you don't have to do anything extra. It's
Okay.
Basically, you just
and coaches. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So coaches like in our group can, like, if we join together, is that kind of what you?
That's kind of what I'm planning is for our coaches. But if we don't have 5 people that don't like that, don't want to do it, then I'll reach out to the Boomerang team and we can join forces with a couple other people in there. If we don't have 5 people that want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Britt, what were you gonna say?
Oh, just basically that, yeah, it's pretty much what you're already doing, but you're just kind of, like Carly said before, holding each other accountable and like it's just a little bit more fun to get your goals going and have someone like really pushing you on the sidelines.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
And do you run the challenge group together, or do you each run separate?
You just run one big one together. Like if you wanted the team up and then we could have like 2 other people. I'm thinking I'm gonna ask the other girls. I'm gonna need to. Ashley probably will for sure. But so I know I have one.
Awesome. Well, that's 4 of us for sure.
Sweet.
Yes. And if there's more than 5 of us, then we can split off and ask some people from the Boomerang team too, because I'm sure there's a few people from there. So
Yeah, just ask a bunch of people and see how many we get, and then we'll make teams from there kind of thing.
yeah, sounds good. I am excited for the rest of January and February to come. Molly, you're kicking ass with all those invites. I saw that sheet of paper that you wrote down. Those that's amazing. And I am going to end it here because that other call is starting right now. I posted the link in Live3 if you want to pop on. And that's it. Thanks for joining us. And I'm going to reach out to everybody and ask you guys your goals. So be prepared. And love you all. Thanks for hopping on. Bye.
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 Oops. Well. Oh no.